So real quick, there's one more thing I want to cover in here. Real quick, we're going to talk about importing a prescription map with the AI-120. So let me get my memory stick. I've just got a USB thumb drive here that I'm going to import this map with. So I'm going to bring over my guidance screen. You notice I'm just going to touch on that square and drag it over. And I can toggle between those two. I can just touch on that and drag them across and toggle between those two. So I've got my memory stick. There's a USB port here on the side. Get it located here. Okay. So I'm going to touch my job menu. I've got a button here with two arrows pointing at each other. I've got a USB stick with a green arrow pointing to the right. I'm going to touch that. So now it's got my task data there. I need to select task data XML. Number of tasks. Now there are times when you may have several tasks going. That's not unusual. We're just going to select this one, hit the green check mark. It's going to import all that task data that I have on that car. Now I'm going to go to my farm tab, select my select ISO XML task. I've got a brown and brown test field here. Again, sometimes you may have multiple fields. In this map I just have the one. I'm going to hit the green check mark. There's my prescription map. I'm sitting in the middle of the field. Real quickly, just need to assign that task. So I'm going to go to my task controller setup screen. In my control target, I need to select IntelliAg, and I need to select Channel 1 Control. Okay, while I'm right here, I can check my edit button. A lot of times the prescription map, these things will already be in there. Default value, out of field value. Position lost value is not in there. I'll go ahead and just put in 20,000 for position lost. Hit OK. Hit the green check mark. Now it's going to convert the task and assign it to the channel. Okay. Now, as I slide my planner screen back over here, you'll see that I'm still running on a material rate here on my channel 1. But as soon as I hit my task controller, I now get the target symbol and a target rate. So I'm now on task. And you can see in my little guidance screen, the tractor's sitting at a rate. As I move across the field, I may move from one rate to another, and that rate will change accordingly. As I'm going through the field, if I want to change the rates up and down, I can do that manually. Help if I get myself on channel 1. Turn my master switch on. As I hit the increase or decrease, change that rate. There we go. Okay, so as I hit my increase or decrease, I get a new button that pops up there that says TC rate. So basically what happened is I'm on a prescription, but I manually hit a button, and anytime I hit a button, it's going to override the prescription. But it will also provide me with a button that says TC rate, and when I touch that, it's going to take me right back to the rate. So let's run through that one more time. I've got my prescription here. I've got my target with my 30,000 seeds per acre. If I hit my increase or decrease, it's going to override the prescription. I get a TC rate button, which I can press, and that takes me right back to the prescription. When I'm done with the map, basically once I've imported a map, I'm in what's known as task data mode. So if I want to get back out of task data mode and just plant a field without having a prescription map, I need to hit the farm tab, double arrows, orange arrow to the left, and then I want to export task data, delete all task data after export, green check mark. It's going to export that task, and now it's done. Now you notice my sprayer nozzle went to red. If I touch that, it's going to tell me that some things aren't lining up. It's not ready to plant. ECU just synchronized. I've got a job, so there's no job loaded. If I hit my jobs menu, hit the field +1, and just with the random name, now I'm in a job. My sprayer nozzle went green or gray. Now it's green and I'm ready to plant. So on the guidance screen portion, you saw what I did there. I kind of swiped aside. You can swipe around and move this screen around however you want. We'll get the call that, hey, I'm driving around the field, I'm planting, everything seems to be looking right, but I don't see my tractor on the field, I don't see my coverage map. Anytime you see this little green target symbol up there, it's highlighted in green, that means that your tractor is not centered in the screen. So if I touch that, it brings me right back into the center of the screen. And there's the triangle represents the tractor, there's your drawbar, and the yellow bar represents the planter. So you can see that I can swipe around. I'm off center now, so there's my bullseye. As soon as I touch it and get centered, that symbol goes gray. Okay. Another question that we will get from time to time is, okay, I've hit the center, that symbol is gray, but I still don't see a tractor symbol in the middle. Probably one of the number one reasons for that is the GPS receiver is not set up properly. That gets into a wide range of different receivers that you may be using. If you're still seeing satellites down here at the bottom, you still see 10 satellites, you've got a good heading, everything else looks good. But you look over here and your date and time is wrong. If you look over here and your date and time is wrong, that means your NEMA message string called ZDA, which is your date and time, is not being transmitted to the terminal. And if it does not have date and time, it's not going to display the tractor or planter symbol in the middle. So we need to, whatever receiver we have, there's different ways to set up different receivers. We need to make sure that we have ZDA turned on at a rate of 5 Hertz. So this console needs 3 basic NEMA message strings. There's ZDA for date and time. There's GGA, which is position, and there's VTG, which is course and heading over ground, or course and speed over ground. Okay. Those all need to be broadcast at 5 Hertz. Baud rate at 19,200 is where we get along with that the best.